All right, let me take us into Facebook. Try it. All righty. You can start greeting.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Facebook, welcome. Just come on and have a sit down. Grab you a little water. We don't want to drink too much water this morning because the practice that we'll be doing will generate that in your bladder. So, but if you need be, bring a pencil and paper, but it'll only be in the beginning that you'll be needing to write. The rest is going to be all practice. So just come on in and prepare yourself for a wonderful cleansing morning.
Peace and blessings, Mama Amal.
Oh, peace and blessings to you, my sister. How are you this morning?
Blessed and highly favored.
Oh, Sister Abiole, Abimbola. I'm sorry. I don't have, let's see, let me get it on. There we go. All right. Just come on in, Facebook and Zoom. Come in and join us. You can bring paper and pencil, but the main part of this session will be practice.
Okay.
Morning, Shashu. Thank you.
Good morning.
How are you, darling?
I am well. I am well. It's good to know that you're sharing and inspiring and all this morning. I'm really happy about that.
Thank you. Your mom doing okay?
She is. Thank
Great.
you.
Great.
Yeah.
Peace and
Yes.
blessing, Mama Amal, and everyone that's on. Good morning. God bless
Hi,
you.
Teresa. Good morning. Just come on in.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cecily. Welcome.
Cecile.
Oh, is that Cecile? All right. Can't read.
All right, some new folks jumped in, Mama, so you can give instruction again.
All right. So just come in. You can take a sip of water, but water is not going to be the main thing this morning because we don't want you in the middle of the practice to have to run to the bathroom. So just come on in. But in the beginning, I'll just do some explanation to see where we are in knowing what this session is about. So that will be the time you'll want to take notes if it's necessary for you. So just come on in and be prepared to have your hair blown back, is it? If you know nothing about breath work. It is really a wonderful tool. So just come in.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting. connecting, transforming, together, together.
Top of the morning to you all. Top of the morning to you all. And I am so glad to see everybody in the house. So what we are going to deal with is something that Spirit has, or God, actually, the Creator, has given us, and that is the breath. Now, normal breathing, something that's really involuntary to the body. And I'm in my research, I found that during our childhood, somewhere in our childhood, our breathing pattern was imprinted. And so we go through life with the same breathing pattern. So what we're going to talk about here is using the breath. And one of the benefits of you doing breath work is that we can change and alter our breathing pattern. So I want to ask my dear sisters and brothers, what do you feel is the distinction between breathing and breath work? And if you can pop it in the chat, and if someone wants to come on and see if you can answer that question. And the other question is, have you experienced breath work before? Have you done any of it? So what is the distinction between just breathing and breath work? So there's 4 in the chat, 5 in the chat. Very good. So good morning, yes. What is the distinction? All right. Have you experienced breath work before? So those are the things that have come up so far. So can we call on somebody?
Mama Amal, the people are still thinking about the answer to the question. There's one answer to it, and that is intentionality.
Yes, Purple. I just saw that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Shawnee puts in, breathing is what the body does automatically and by instinct. Breath work is the intentional activation of the breath.
Yes, absolutely. So in 1970, no, he wasn't a doctor, he was a guru. Leonard Orr came up with using breath work, and he called it something specific, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I want to give the definition that is given in Wikipedia, and that is conscious, deliberate breathing. Breath work is a general term describing numerous modalities that use the breath as the main tool, looking for alternative states of consciousness. So that was a mouthful, but basically it's just conscious breathing. You breathe in a conscious pattern. So now let's talk about the different, no, I'm going to ask you, do you know the different patterns? Have you experienced different patterns of breath work, or at least one pattern? Anybody can jump in?
Teresa Scott says breath work takes breathing to another level. Yes. And what types of breathing have you all experienced?
Okay, Teresa, I see your hand up, honey.
Teresa, you ready to share? Well, okay.
She said no? Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning. I don't know the name of it, but I know you go like this. You do your nose like this. You go. I don't know what that one is called, but that's what you do. You breathe out your nose and you just start breathing real fast, and you take a deep breath and you breathe real fast and you just start breathing out your nose. And
Okay.
it really makes your Sister Cheryl did it taught us one time. I don't know the name of it, but
All right.
it was a good breathing where you was breathing out your nose like really hard.
Mhm.
Like 30 breaths, and then take a deep breath. And I forgot what it's called, but I know Sister Cheryl did it, and it was really good. It really made my lungs open up a whole lot.
Okay, all right. Well, yes, that is one. They do have a specific name for that, if I'm not mistaken. I see you saying the fire breath. It could be the fire breath, but also it's part of the rebirthing conversation. It's that conscious connective breathing. And in the description, or that's about that is what we're going to do today, rebirthing. And I'll explain it in a different way. Box breathing is one that you learn. Yes, that's the 4-4-4 count. 4 breaths in, 4 breaths holding the breath, 4 counts. I'm sorry, 4 counts in, inhaling, 4 counts holding the breath, 4 counts releasing the breath. Then you have the 3-part breathing, which is you breathe into your abdomen, diaphragm, chest, and out. So, and that, I think we use that automatically when we are trying to calm ourselves from some kind of trauma or something that happened. Then we have the 4-7-8 breath. So 4 counts in, 7 counts hold, 8 counts releasing slowly to get to the bottom of the breath, and then you rest, breathe normally, and then you do that again. Also, we know in yoga, they do breath work. And in yoga, it deals more with breath release rather than just the breath control. And I think I'm going to pronounce this word pranayama breath work. And the one that we're going to deal with today is called conscious connective breathing. So conscious, and I'm going to refer to my slide in this conversation. No, wait a minute. All right. So what breath work does, the benefits of breath work, as you can see, it improves mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. And that's, we don't, well, maybe some do think of that, but I don't think we think of actually coming home from a busy, busy day, hectic day, and just taking 7 to 15 minutes of just doing breathing to raise our vibration and to settle ourselves. Intentionally changes the breathing pattern. And I mentioned that earlier, that doing breath work intentionally changes the breathing pattern. And we learn to breathe in a conscious and systematic way. And then you can train you to breathe deeper and slower. And with that deeper, slower breathing, it helps to lower the blood pressure.
Mama,
Yes.
can you make the slide bigger?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have it on. Yes, ma'am. As soon as I get this out of the way. So the issue here is that this little thing.
Slideshow. Click slideshow. One more slideshow. I can't hear you, Mama Mal. You're muted.
Mama Mal, you did it before.
Right. Okay. Well, no, what it is that I have a thing that's dropped down. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's hiding my ability to bring it on slideshow. So let's see. I don't know how to.
Excuse me. If you stretch it with your fingers, it'll stretch out. I just stretched with my finger. I made it bigger. Like take your 2 fingers and stretch out. I'm not you. I'm saying us. If we can take our 2 fingers and stretch it out.
Mama Mal,
Yes.
do you see the word share on the right side of your screen? On the slide?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Share on the right side.
No. Come to the top, to the right. Keep going to the right. Come to the right some more. Right there. Come down to see word share. The word share. Click that. I'm not sure if that's what it is. Okay, that's not it. All right, you know what? Forget it.
Yeah, you know what it is that mute, stop video, participant, all the stuff that comes on the video is hiding in
Yes.
a place where I can actually, and maybe.
There's
Okay,
a way to move it. Mama Mal, there's a way to move it, but I'm not going to
oh,
walk you through
there
that.
we go. I found it. Okay,
Okay.
hold on. We're gonna do slideshow from the beginning. There we go.
Yay.
Now let me move this guy out of the way. Okay, so as I said, it also, wait a minute, so it also alkalines the body directly as a result of the increased intake of oxygen or O2. And I did not know that. I know my body is very acidic, and it just disrupts my digestive system. But to do breathing on a regular basis, it helps to alkaline the body. And of course, it relieves stress and cleanses the body of all of the toxins. And as I say, it does improve the digestive system. So we talked about that. And we talked about we haven't talked about what is connective breath work. So conscious connective breath work is where we intentionally inhale and then exhale, and we connect it to the inhale. So there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it. Inhale, and then in the exhale, we're just dropping the breath. And we're gonna practice that before we actually get started. So some of the benefits of the connective, so CCB is conscious connective breathing, and it causes a shift in our psychology, would you believe? I mean, it allows us to explore alternate states of consciousness. That is really, for me, that's deep, because what my understanding is, and I have down here at the bottom, it stimulates parasympathetic nervous system. And I had to look up parasympathetic, and the parasympathetic nervous system dominates the rest and digestion conditions of the body and the mind. So the sympathetic is fight or flight, and we are too often in that sympathetic condition. But with breathing, it brings us into the parasympathetic nervous system. It allows to develop a deep awareness of self. And when I started with rebirthing, a lot of things came to me, a lot of awareness came to me inside of the breathing, because we breathe. The normal journey for conscious connective breathing or rebirthing is 1 hour or 2 hours. And they're saying that you should not do that without a trained a professional there with you, because you will be going through some stuff, remembering stuff, hallucinating, doing a lot of stuff that's in there that has to come out. I think of it like a little tube that's all blocked up with life, the stuff that really affected us in living and in life. And as we go through the rebirthing process, it clears all that's garbage. It just clears it all out. So now when I breathe, I may have hot and cold situations, because I think fear and anger brings on the cold. And let's see, wait, let me check. Fear and anger, and wanting to release, not wanting to hold on to control. It brings on the heat. So as a result, it gives you a deeper awareness of yourself, and our connection to self, others, and nature is a benefit. And it provides the groundwork for profound personal development. And that doing that in our ministry, the ministry with Circles of Light, we would breathe once a month, or at any retreat, we would always do 1 hour of rebirthing breath, conscious connected breath. We would do 1 hour of it, and it became easier and easier. And you hit those barriers, and then you just want to stop breathing. And the person who is facilitating that will give you the energy or the courage or to keep breathing. Just keep breathing through it. Breathe through it. You'll cry, your nose will get stopped up. Also, you want to breathe out of one channel. So if you're breathing out of your mouth, you want to just continue to just breathe out of your mouth. But when you need to breathe, when your mouth gets dry, then you want to breathe out of your nose. You switch it up. But for the most part, they recommend that you just breathe out of one channel or another. Let's see, I jumped out of the screen share because I want to make sure I get all of these points in before we actually go into. And then the uses of rebirthing technology used to treat tendencies and patterns. I thought that was interesting because I didn't know what the heck is a tendency or a pattern. So I looked it up and I realized they were talking about behavior patterns. So therapists will use rebirthing to actually help individuals who are having issues in that area with personality disorders or tendencies. I don't know, maybe peeling their skin or cutting themselves. I'm not sure exactly what the tendencies are, but rebirthing helps with that. And then, of course, it'll help with PTSD. And I'm going to also add hyphen PTSS, which is a post-traumatic slave syndrome. I would imagine if it helps with the stress disorder, it could help with the slave syndrome as well, disorder. In depression and anxiety. And how often do we come in and it just seems like everything is, oh my God, the world is on my shoulder. You sit and do some rebirthing breathing, and I'll show you what that is, and it will help. Chronic pain, did not know that. Mental distraction and attention deficit and ADHD. So they could use that. They do use it with children. A behavioral disorder in children, and then alcohol and drug addiction. Okay, so that's all to my little slides. So let us get started. Oh, no, before we get started, are there any questions? Are there any ahas in this little short presentation of the benefits of breath work? Speak it now. You know, before you do, some of the other modalities I mentioned that maybe you've heard of these things, is that transformational breath work uses CCB as its core breath work, holotrophic breath work, integrative breath work, and shamanic breath work. All of them are methods or modalities that use rebirthing technology that was discovered by Leonard Orr, who is, as I said, a guru. And let me also say that this breathing practice is not dangerous. If you are doing the full journey, and as I said, the full journey is 1 to 2 hours. You must have no pre-existing lung or heart disease. So I wouldn't encourage you to sit down right now by yourself and try to do an hour, especially if you've never done it before. And if you have pre-existing lung issues or heart issues. And or not being properly supervised. So otherwise it's completely safe. And the short journeys, so you can do this you can come in or before you go to bed, 7 to 15 minutes of breathing. And it can be done several times through the week.
Mama Mal?
Yes.
My apologies. I took your slide down before because it was on for a little bit longer, and I don't think you know that it's not that you're not screen sharing. I think you see it, but we don't.
Got it. Oh, I see. That was okay. That's okay. That's okay. I just needed those two things. So, okay. So what's the discussion? Are we talking about anything? Do we want to go? I actually, the way I want to set it up, we can practice for those who have to leave at 8 o'clock. We can do short practices of the rebirthing. And then at 8 o'clock or a couple minutes after 8, we will go into a 15-minute to 20-minute rebirthing session. And I'll set that up. And at the end, then we could talk about how you felt, what came to you. And it's 15 minutes is only a quarter of the time that is normally spent for rebirthing therapy. But we'll just do the 15-20 minutes since you don't actually have a trained supervisor there to work you through it. So the 15 minutes should be okay, 15 to 20 minutes. So, what is the discussion? Did any of you know that was what being able to breathe brings, the benefits of it? And can I have somebody to talk to?
Yeah, so nobody's putting anything in the chat, but I will ask Laura Clark. Maybe are you
Laura.
available? Are you available, Laura?
I'm in the shower, sorry.
Okay, so that's enough.
Later.
All right. Love is love.
This is Abimbola. Can I say something, please?
Absolutely, Abimbola.
So when you were talking, I thought about childbirth and how I was in a room and I heard the women screaming and all of that. And one of my sister friends, they rolled her in, and I was in labor, and she told me, Abimbola, focus on something and breathe and pant. So that's like the Lamaze system. And that breathing took me through my contractions.
Yes.
So breathing, I just reflect back on that time to get past the pain, get through the pain, or however you want to put it. So the breathing is very beneficial. And so I reflect back on that time.
You are absolutely right. They would have you pant, or they would have you take deep breaths with the pain, and you would be breathing with the pain.
Right. As you focus on something, and then yes.
How many of you actually come home from work and or jittery, or be in a space where you need to just relax and actually use the breath as that release? Anyone? Anybody? I have a friend on here, Deirdre. I know you're driving, but are you able to come off and talk about your experience in our rebirthing sessions?
Hello, Auntie Amal.
Hi, baby.
Sorry about the background noise. I'm on the highway. So let's see. I've been conscious breathing for 17 years. Mm-hmm. And I have had some very profound experiences where I've time traveled. I've seen some things that point maybe from past lives or alternate states that assisted me in some things that I had been dealing with. Mm-hmm. I experienced pain, like you said, hot and cold. Sometimes I've been resistant to it. But the main thing is how I feel after the breathing. I feel amazing, rejuvenated, and it's very expansive. So I've never had a bad breathing per se. I've had some breathing where it was pretty scary because some things that came up for me were challenging, but it was still all in divine order and all for my greatest good. So the conscious breathing is my favorite form of breathing. I'm also drawn to breathing from like more of a kundalini breathing, or breathing from your perineum, which is the area between your genital and your anal area, and you breathe that breath all the way up to the crown of your head, and you hold it. And so that is a phenomenal breath work as well. And then you release it. So both of those are the ones that I practice on a regular basis. And I am one of those people that after a long day of work, I want to just exhale. And so even just breathing for a few minutes elevates my vibration and elevates my my peace of mind. So hopefully that helps.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes. One of the things that I was introduced to by a yoga master was the fire breath, and I would sit and just do the fire breath, which is a quick. And that almost had the same effect as the rebirthing. I just didn't do it at a long period of time. I did it maybe for about 100 counts of the fire breath, and that also was refreshing and put me in a juicy space. I would be warm all over. Anyone else ever experienced breathing?
Yes, Mama Mel.
Yes.
Love is Love did say that he is willing to share. I called his name before.
Okay.
So, and I also saw that Zakia's hand was up, not Zakia, but Zakia. And Love is Love, are you available now or?
Absolutely. Good morning to all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Grand Rising, everyone. Hello. Grand Rising Queen. For me personally, I just wanted to piggyback on the previous recipient of the amazing question on regarding to breath control. I came across it in my younger ages. I'm 26 now, God be the glory. But it came across me in my younger ages where, for me personally, I felt really anxious as far as not being able to reach out to people and communicate as much as I wanted to, and I thought that I was able to, and as much as I saw other people, positive people, conducting. So of course I did my own research, and I came across the importance of just practicing your breathing, just to slow you down and to make your body more able to flow in a way that is conducive for the situation. Every situation is different. So if you want to increase your breathing, you may want to breathe faster depending on the dynamic of the situation. And if you want to slow your breathing down, you slow it down depending, of course, the dynamic of the situation. Mm-hmm. So I just kept that with me and I applied it. And it really showed me a lot of results, a lot of positive outcomes as far as my personal life, as well as my social, my work life. Just applying it as much as I can, it just helped me to understand that breath control is a very positive thing for individuals. And I complete there.
Thank you so much for your share, honey. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
Hi, good morning. My name is Zakaya. I didn't necessarily have a question. It was just more of showing an appreciation for Deirdre sharing with us their experience with breathing and being able to time travel and I guess transport themselves in other places, because I have actually experienced that in dream state. And I wasn't aware that it was possible in awake state. And yeah, I just wanted to show appreciation for that, because I didn't know about that. I didn't know that I could astral project and do travel via breath while I was awake. I always do it while I'm asleep.
Yeah, I've experienced time travel too. I was living in Saudi Arabia, and at night I would fall asleep, and I would be traveling back to the States, checking on my children. Making sure they were okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that. Right. Thank you. Okay, Adam.
Auntie Amal, can I share one more thing?
Go ahead.
This is Deirdre. I also wanted to share that initially you'll start breathing and it feels like it's your effort.
Yeah.
But then at some point, if you're willing to just totally release the spirit will breathe you. So you will experience yourself being breathed. You'll feel your body and your chest being moved, and it will be without your stir. It'll be without your effort. And it'll be like just being a vessel and allowing spirit to have its way with you. And it's the most beautiful experience that you could ever have. And then before you know it, the hour is over. And I've also had experiences where I breathed myself the whole hour, and it seemed like it was laborious because I was doing something. But that was when I was more wanting to be in control, or I was in my monkey mind, or I was trying to make it happen. So I just wanted to share that as well.
Thank you. That is
for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah, that first couple of minutes can be very difficult. It's laborious. You have to really be intentional about the breathing, and then after a while you get into a rhythm, and before you know it, the hour is up. I've experienced that as well. Adam, did you have something to share, honey? Thank you for being patient.
You're welcome, and good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great morning. I want to share my experience with breathing myself, and I breathe every day now, especially throughout my exercise, especially when I go to Planet Fitness, when I'm going to massage on bed, and when I go on that massage bed to breathe, it keeps me present, and it also helps me out throughout my fitness, where I don't sweat a lot as much. And also with the breathing exercise, it keeps me very patient, and it keeps me very grateful for what I already have versus what I don't have. So I would recommend everyone to try breathing and do it every day, because it's a basic exercise. It doesn't cost a lot of money neither. So
yeah, that's the truth. Thank you, Adam. Absolutely correct. It first of all, it doesn't cost anything. It is safe. And it just elevates you. It sets you up for your day or restful night, or wherever you decide to breathe. You can even do it at your desk. If you take just a couple of minutes and just take some nice deep breath, maybe a couple of square, what do you call it, box breaths. Breathing is so essential. As I said, some people say the breath is God. The breath is God, because we don't exist without it. And to use it to help us put ourselves into a higher vibration, into a spiritual realm, to help clear out all of the gook. It's wonderful. One thing that I forgot to mention, that some of these practices, when I was doing my research, some of the practices, and I'm going to use sound. Not only the sound of music, but also the OM. I was on YouTube with one guy who actually, when you inhale and when you exhale, goes OM. And actually, I could actually feel that in the groin area. So some use the CCB in water. They have a group on YouTube that showed the grotto with stones and flowers and what have you, and someone was floating in water and they were breathing. Now that actually, you really do have to have someone one-on-one working with you when you are breathing in water. So you definitely need coaching. And the coaching also, when you're breathing, helps you to focus in areas that you really need to clear out. Like when we were breathing, it was a matter of, okay, you breathe, you breathe. Oh God, every time I think about it, it makes me cry. You breathe you breathe for your life, you breathe for your family, just breathe for the world, breathe for you, for knowing who you are. It was just, and at that point, your spirit has taken over and you're just breathing. It's just a wonderful healing, cleansing activity. And that's why I wanted to present it to us, because just like balancing our chakras, things can get stuck. We were learning so much on this venue, and we have so many tools, but we still haven't quite gotten out of the way some of the stuff that we're stuck in. So it's not as effective with the tools that we have that we're using are not quite as effective. We have to move that old conversation, that old stuff out of the way. And we do it with the balancing of the chakras, by breathing, going in and seeing what's going on inside of you. I think some of the psychedelics, the hallucination, is some of the garbage that we made up about stuff, and it just doesn't make sense, and we just move it out of the way. So let us, so it's 7:41. Those who have to leave at 8 o'clock, I want you to experience some of what this rebirthing is. And I was on one YouTube where they just did it for a minute, not a minute, but they did it for 20 breaths. And then they take a deep breath, hold it for 10 count, let it go, and then count again, 8 counts, and then just breathe normally. And that'll give you a basic idea of what the effect of just constantly breathing. So I want, first of all, for rebirthing, we would always lie on the floor. We would always be on the floor with a pillow under our necks. But if you're lying in bed, I would request that you just don't use the pillow unless you just have to. You can be lying or sitting in a comfortable chair like I'm doing now, or sitting in a comfortable chair. Like I said in the chakra balancing, we should always have a space where we do our spiritual work. If we don't, it's okay. But I request that you find that a space in your home that is your space for your spiritual work. So get into that space in a chair. I think there was some comments from Facebook that wasn't expressed. Can we hear from stuff from Facebook?
Sure. The Sweetness says, I'm now just learning the benefits of taking a moment to be still and breathe. It helps me to calm down. And Ia Robbins says, Ashe, spirit will breathe you.
Thank you. There wasn't one more that happened earlier, but if you can find it before we go actually into some of the breathing.
I'll share, Mama. So Ia Robin also said that she loves the CCB and rebirthing breathing. She says she uses it as a tool for her program, Rebirth Yourself, for grounding, releasing, and restoring. It's a powerful tool that can result in a multitude of thoughts, feelings, memories, and new awarenesses.
Thank you, Yai. Okay, so hands on the belly, because the air is going to come up from the belly into the chest, and then we'll just let it go. We'll breathe through one channel, preferably the nose, but if the nose, I will, it probably won't get stopped up because we're not going to do the full journey. So I don't think that'll be necessary, but it goes. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, sorry. That's not right. Okay, can we all do that? Woo, got me already feeling a little. So you're
Mama
lying?
Mal,
Yes.
Mama Mal, can you, okay, coming from the perspective of a teacher, can you be detailed about what your body is doing?
Okay. So the chest is rising. You know what? I'm gonna, wait a minute, I did write that down. I was coming from, and I think they were a little detailed in the description. So the technical. So there's no pause between inhale and exhale. It's diaphragmic breathing. So it's active inhale into the belly with relaxed expansion of the chest. So you breathe into the belly, your chest expands, and then you relax the exhale, breathing out in a passive movement, or you're just letting it go. So it's, and you see my chest is expanding. So, and you're breathing just, and I keep letting it out through my mouth, but actually it's the same channel. So, but I guess I want the sound, so you can hear the sound, and you can't hear it as well through the nose. So maybe I'll just breathe through my mouth.
Do you want us to breathe through our mouth or through our nose?
Through your nose. I was breathing through my mouth, which is not going to work because it's causing me to cough. You breathe, I want you to breathe through your nose. I was breathing through my mouth so that you can hear it. But it gets, breathing through your mouth, it gets real dry. Okay, so we want to try that. And as we let it go, I can't even snap my fingers. Lord have mercy. I was going to use my cloud sticks. Okay, so we'll take it slow for a minute. So breathe from your belly, breathe into your chest, expand your chest, and then let it go. Are we getting it? Just with your electronic hand, let me know if you're getting it. Or with your raised, you can do your hands like this. Are we getting it? Okay, Teresa got it. Some of you are on mute. I'm sorry, off camera. Most of you are off camera. Okay.
Yeah, your instructions were good. And Jiwa says she wants you to know that we can hear your breathing through your nose.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. So
Teresa would like to know how many times. So as
okay,
you go through, yeah.
Okay. So are we in either chairs? You can rest back on your chair. You don't have to be erect like we do with meditation, but you can relax back in your chair or in bed, lying flat. Are we doing that? Are we that? Teresa, what you doing? You in a chair? Because I don't want you to pass out from the breathing before it goes into.
No, I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up in my bed. I'm
Great,
good.
great. I know you're driving. You can't do this. So okay, so I'm praying that everybody is in a position where they're able to breathe. Your eyes are closed. I want you to take, and I'm going to set the pace. It's going to be. We're going to do that 20 times. 20th time, you take a deep breath, hold it for 10, and then let it go. No, you let it go through your mouth for this demonstration. And you hold that down for 10 seconds or 10 counts, and then you breathe normally. So let's do that. Now count to 20, all right? Ready? breathe it. Hold it for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And breathe normally. How do you feel? Someone tell me how you feel. Z? Were you doing it, Z? Unmute yourself, honey.
Feel a little bit lightheaded.
Good, good. Cecilia, Cecily.
Cecile,
Cecile.
you were in the ballpark.
Okay. At least I was in the scene. I always say that.
It's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't know if she's able to share.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Put in the chat, great, I feel good.
Okay. All right. Well, I was hoping you felt a little lightheaded. Yeah, that's what I expect. A little lightheaded. Okay. So now let's do this. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 50. We'll do that 2 times. After we'll rest with normal breathing, and then we'll go right back into it again. And we'll do that 2 times. And I think that with the 2 times, you'll really get an idea of what it's going to feel like when we do it the 15, 20 minutes. So are we ready? Okay. Hold it for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe normally. Start it again. Deep breath, hold it for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it go. 2, 3, 4, and holding it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And breathe normally. I just want to make sure you're knowing when you let it go, you're just dropping the breath. It's out. Whoo! And then you're at the bottom of your lungs and you're just holding that for a 10 count. And then you release. Okay, so that was a demonstration of how it will feel. What are you feeling now? I see, I feel good. Da, 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 da.
I feel centered.
Okay, good, good. Who is that?
This is Jiwa.
Hey, Jiwa. Hi.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm
Dr.
well.
Jiwa.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming on.
Of course.
Do you have any shares around the breathing?
Well, yeah, breathing. Well, I have similar experiences as Deirdre as far as the breathing. Also, I use, there's a component of breathing that's used in my practice, the 4 square breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And also the breathing where you breathe in and then let the breath out and hold the breath out and not inhale. So you're holding the breath out and you're holding that for an extended period of time. So those are parts of breathing that I've used in my practice. But the latest thing that I have been acquainted with is I guess what you would call Kundalini breath, where you're breathing from the perineum all the way up to the top of your head. And I find that to be very powerful and very transformative.
Wow, we'd love for you to come on and maybe do a demonstration of that, along with other things. We haven't seen you in a while here in the space.
Summer blew by quickly. I don't know if everybody had that experience, but
Yeah.
summer was a blur.
Got it. Well, okay, so I guess, Shawty, you could be calling her and see when she can facilitate. She has a wealth of knowledge.
You know, we've had Jiwa in the space before, and I received a message the other day and just reminded me. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't respond. So it's perfect that you're here, and it's perfect what you're saying, Mama Amal. We have so many gifted people in this space.
Absolutely.
You are connected to many of them. There's no accident that you're leading today, too.
Okay, thank you. All right, so it is coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. Did anyone else want to share about how they feel? And then we're going to go into, after 8, we're going to go into some serious breathing, at least, as I say, at least 15, 20 minutes. So anybody, sister, tell me how you feel. And have you experienced the breath before? And I know you got to come off mute, so.
Oh, greetings, Amal.
Yes, how are you?
In Bay.
Oh, hey, in Bay.
All right. So I put a couple of comments in. I was on Facebook watching. But anyway, what I wanted to share is that I didn't even know that there were so many different techniques. And when it comes to breathing, even though I've been doing them, and one was at Kokima's memorial, I was just so overtaken that I started doing the one that you just introduced, the one that we just practiced.
The rebirthing.
I don't know, I was just overtaken. And I just spun, Nyasha was standing near me and she kept saying, well, just breathe. And that was the only thing that I knew to do, was to take those short, quick breaths.
Yeah.
And it was just coming in through my nose and going out of my nose, that one path.
Mm-hmm.
And it just really helped me so much. It really calmed me and helped me to be able to focus. It was beautiful. So in the comment, I also said, of course, I'm thinking to have a breathing ritual. Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. So there was a comment in light of that, but I can't, it's gone now. Lord have mercy. With old people, you got to say it at the moment or it's gone. So some of us anyway. So, you know what I'm saying, Z? If you don't say it at the time, it's gone. It was something profound. But anyway, I just appreciate all my sisters being on here with me. I really do. And contributing so aptly. So those who have to go at 8 o'clock, come back to the Facebook so that you can get the experience of breathing for 15, 20 minutes. And in other words, the end of this presentation, so that you can see how it feels. I don't know where else they offer breathing, where there's a supervisor who is actually there taking you through the process. I don't know where that is available, but if at the very least, you can do breathing 7 minutes, 15 minutes in the evening or in the morning as part of your morning practice. In the middle of the day, you can do the box breathing to just relax you and to put you in a serene space. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Thank you, Spirit. That isn't God good that He not only uses the breath to keep us going, but also that same breath can be used throughout our lives to keep us centered. As Jiwa said, being centered and balanced, and that is so important in our lives. So that's all I have to say about that. So I see, yes, and Shobha, you got to go. Thank you so much for your share. Thank you for being on. And we are going to move on. My contact information is in the chat. And this is session 450. Can you believe that? We have cleared a year, going into a year and a half. Alhamdulillah. Okay, everybody. So we are going to do We got 1 more minute. Anybody else have a comment? Because anybody else have a comment?
Nothing major.
Teresa, go ahead.
Wanted to say that normally when I'm breathing like that my nose gets stuffed up and I'm actually feeling good. Even like I can feel it inside my stomach and it feels really good. So it's actually empowering me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, and there's a reason. Jua or Deirdre, what is it that Aziz says about a stop when your nose gets stopped up during your rebirthing? Either one of you guys? Because everything that goes on with us in the rebirthing process is significant. It's not significant that you have to know it. It's just something. Jua, go ahead. Jua.
Well, I know that a stuffed up nose generally means the sign of confusion, but I don't know if that pertains to when you're doing the breathing or not.
Okay. All right. Well, Teresa, how does that fit? Did you hear me, Teresa? How does that fit?
You said the stuffy nose is a sign of
confusion. Yeah.
Well, I'm been dealing with some confusion stuff lately, so I guess
I love this. I absolutely love this work, girl. I love this work. And the more you know, the more you can really appreciate it. That's why I like to come on, not to just do the thing, but at least to give you some background and some reasons for stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to come back, Jiwa. Thank you.
All right. Okay. 8:01. Perfect. Everybody, I'm praying that you are in your chair. Oh, here goes my dog. I hope that you are in your chair or laying flat. I know she's got to make a present in her chair or laying flat on your bed. And Teresa, I really thought you'd be the one that was in bed this morning, but you're up and bright-eyed, bushy-tail. That's sweet, sweet. Okay. Comfortable. And can you put a timer? We're going to breathe for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Let's see, informative. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay, I was just reading the chat. Okay, are we ready? Breathe. Nice deep breath. Those who are doing it in the chair, take a deep breath for 10. Those who are in bed, turn to your right and get in the fetal position. Music. Just relax. Can you play the tape? Just feel the calm and the peace. Wow. Just take a minute. So, what was your experience of all that? And I want to hear from at least 3 or 4 people. And I think, well, maybe, yeah, 3 or 4 people. It's 7:23, so we can end this pretty much on time.
I'm gonna go first. I promise to share later. This was so deep for me. So much came up for me. And I want to say thank you. As a witness to the power of the breath.
Yes, ma'am.
Witnessing the breath coming in the newborn, witnessing it leaving your body. Oh, my body was just vibrating at the end of the breathing. I mean, it will take practice for me to go the 15 minutes, but after, my body was vibrating at such a rate, and then the tears started to flow. And I just want to thank you.
Yes.
Share.
Yes, it's coming to me too. That all. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abimbola. I mean, Laura, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone else?
Auntie Amal?
Yes, ma'am.
This is Deirdre. Even though I couldn't breathe because I'm still on the road,
yes, ma'am.
I was very fortunate and blessed to hold space for those of you that were breathing. And I was very, very happy that you played the song afterwards.
Yes.
Because it's very important to be able to, so all of the updates that you made to your system, because oxygen and dis-ease or dysfunction can't occupy the same space at the same time. It allows your parasympathetic nerve system to catch up and to like integrate those upgrades that you just made in the last 15 minutes. So I was very happy about that.
Yeah.
And just wanted to encourage everyone to not judge your experience. Not judge if you're coughing, that's purposeful. Not judge if mucus is coming up, that's purposeful. Not judge if you have a pain, just kind of relax and let that go. And so I just appreciate you inviting me to the call, and thank you so much.
Well, no, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your support of all those that were able to breathe. I'd like to know those who could not get through the 15 minutes. What was it? Did it feel like? Teresa, did you get through your 15 minutes?
I had to stop and take a few breaths in between.
Okay.
And I was my right side of my face was itching, and I started belching a lot near the end. I was belching, so that was kind of a new experience. But and I was saying when it's like I realized that my attention span is challenging, and I was like, when is it going to be over? When is it going to be over? But I went past that and just ignored that and just kept on doing it. So I'm gonna do this more often. Just
Teresa, just do 7 minutes, 5 minutes. Just do a little, because maybe you just need to build up. I don't know. And this is a new experience for you, I would imagine. So you don't. It's okay. It's all good. At least you realize that there are some blockages, because the fact that your body started reacting the way it did, your attention span just went kaput. That's ego just working on you. No, you don't need to do this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So you have come a 360 degrees, and you get ready to do another 360. Let that breath just raise your vibration. Just let it do what it's going to do for you. And just do a little at a time, but just see if you can incorporate. Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel defeated by it. It made me want to keep on pushing. So that's why I enjoyed it. It made me want to just keep on. So I was excited about that. I was determined, like, forget about what I'm thinking, what's happening. I'm gonna keep on doing it. So
that's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? That's great. I thought it had stopped you, but it didn't. Good, great. Yes, Ms. Z. Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, honey.
Oh, awesome. Oh my goodness. That was my first time ever doing anything like that. And I was confused at first. I thought we were going to do like we did it The first time like 20 and then break and then 20 and do that for 50.
Yes.
So after 20, I stopped and I realized you had to stop. I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, we went to 15 minutes, honey.
Oh gosh. Then the other thing is that I found several times I nodded off in the middle of it. And then I woke up and went back to breathing. That was very strange for me. So, but it was a very interesting experience. I'm gonna have to do the replay and follow along and focus on it better now that I understand exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
But that was a very interesting experience.
Good.
Yeah.
And do follow the replay. And wow, I wish one day we could be in a physical space where we can do the breathing. Because actually what Aziz used to do with us is that she would listen to the room. Because when you're breathing in a room of people, then you hear the energy. And each person bounces off the next person. So if somebody all of a sudden slows down, and you know they're getting ready either to doze off or they're resisting something, she'll say, no, keep breathing. Bring the energy of the room up. Let's go. And then people would just jump right in and bring the energy of the room up. It really makes a difference to be in a group where this is happening because it keeps your energy and your breathing energy up. So, but that's good that this is the first time, girl, you did well. Did anything, did you breathe enough for something to come up for you?
Hints of coming in and out.
Okay.
You know, little wisps of things would come in and out. They like kind of float past me, you know.
Okay, well, yeah. Now, were you able to breathe consistently for any length of time, or did you stop at the 20 and then just not do it again?
No, once I realized you were still breathing, I started up again, and then I kept going. But I did, like I said, I would at least 2 or 3 times, could be more because I kind of lost track of time, but at least 2 or 3 times I found that I had nodded off. And I came back up and started breathing again. So that was an interesting experience because I'm consciously breathing, and then suddenly I realized I'm not doing it anymore. I'm napping. That was kind of strange for me.
So what do you think that could mean? I know Deirdre said don't put meaning to it, but just a thought, you know, because usually when something happens in one part of your life, it permeates throughout your life, you know, where you are not dealing with stuff and then you just nod out, check out.
Well, that has been a pattern for a long time. That shutdown has been a pattern that I've been breaking more and more since becoming part of WU. Prior to WU, I was actually functioning in checkout mode. Like everything, I was pretty much always checked out. So,
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
So everything happens in divine order. So that's just something to think about, not to hold guilt for it or anything like that, just to think about it. So I hope you do the replay and go ahead and go for the 15 minutes. Thank you, honey. Anyone else? Who okay, so I'm just curious, who didn't try it at all? Or did you do it? Did you breathe?
Well, Cecile's hand is up. I'm not sure.
Oh, good. Okay. Go ahead, Cecile. Good morning, darling. Take yourself off mute, honey. You're on mute.
Sorry, do you guys can hear
now,
me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I did a little bit and I felt the energy of the group coming into my head. It was very powerful. And I felt so much peace coming into my heart. I was like, oh my God. It was a very good feeling, even though I couldn't hold exactly what you said we should do, right? I said, just keep going, keep going. I was walking and I kept doing it. And it was such a powerful feeling. Thank you.
Oh, great. I'm glad you experienced it. Now, were you actually in a chair breathing, or you said you were walking?
Yeah, I was walking back home. So I
Ah,
kept doing it as I was walking.
got it.
Even though I wasn't doing exactly what you said, I
That's
kept
right.
going. I said, just keep going. But I felt the energy of the group. It was so good. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So the fact that you were the fact that you were even doing breathing consciously, even though you were doing everything that was instructed, it still it shows you that the power of it.
Absolutely.
The power of it. Yeah, that's great. Great. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mama Mal, Teresa says that she felt like she was breathing, that we were breathing together. So I just want to add that behind Cecile's share. And some other things from the chat. Jennifer, she says that this was informative. She picked up new tips that will help her personally and in her doula work with births. She thanks.
Yes.
Then there's a question, and that's from Teresa Plaskett from Facebook. And she says, thank you, Mama Amal, working on breathing intentionally. I hold my breath a lot. Is there specific breath work done while in motion, eyes open, walking, driving, etc.? Or these experiences are really meant to be done in stillness?
Well, not the expert. The only thing I can think, you can do the abdomen, chest breathing, you know. Oh, that might even hyperventilate you. You don't want to be driving and hyperventilated. So I would not advise that. I would probably think, unless you know that you can control, I would not be driving and doing breath work unless you know that you're not going, because sometimes it'll make you lightheaded and you don't need to be on the road for that. Does anybody else have any thoughts about breathing while driving? I can see exercising and walking and running, but as far as driving, I would say no.
When I'm driving a long distance and I'm tired, I will do some fire breaths, and that will bring my energy up. But it's not like something I'm doing for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because even demonstrating this, I found that I got a little lightheaded. But when I went into the 15-minute, then that lightheadedness went. I think about 5 minutes into the breathing, I got real weepy. I started crying a little bit, and I took a nice deep breath, which took me out of the pattern. And then when I came back, it was just smooth. It was like spirit had taken over. So, and yeah, you get the tingling in the hand and the feet. I got tingling in the hand, in my hands and my feet. So, okay, if there are no other questions, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I just want to read up the last couple of chats and then we can close out.
Okay.
So Cherry from Facebook, she says fire breath, and she has a star, a picture of a fire. So she was digging that. Seems like Shawnee says the breath is such a gift. Laura reiterates the breath is everything. We come in taking the breath and go out leaving the breath for those to come. And Teresa does say that the right side of her face is still itching. Cherry says from Facebook, during the breath work, it felt like I was trying too hard, not focused enough. And Laura thanks
you. Laura does what?
Laura thanks you. And
oh, you're welcome. You're quite welcome.
She also says we need the workshop. Yeah,
really. That's the truth. Okay. You know, one thing I forgot to mention, every time I do work on here, spiritual work, I have my spiritual candle burning and my ancestral candle. And I forgot to acknowledge that at the beginning. So that is all that I have. I thank you for your attention. I pray that you do this or some version, the box breath or the 4-7-8 breath, whatever you do in breathing, use it. It's a gift from God, and just use it. Just use it. And I thank you very much. And I'm complete. So I have no offers. I do not do this for anything other than being obedient. So my Facebook is Charlene Amal Muhammad. I think the Amal is the parentheses in the middle, or it might be that way. I think it's Charlene Amal Muhammad. And my email is cmuhammad00, those are number zeros, at att.net. So love offerings and donations. So giving and receiving, the Course in Miracles says, giving and receiving is one. Our one is one. That when you give, you also receive. And since money is just energy, then it's my own natural energy yield. So if you feel it in your heart to contribute, to make a donation to the admin group, as well as to myself, it would be greatly appreciated, and it will come back to you tenfold. Just Spirit of a Woman with Zelle and Quick Pay. It's Spirit SOW, which is Spirit of a Woman, SOW Leadership Development at gmail.com. And for Cash App, it's $ Spirit of a Woman, or the www.cash.me/ Spirit of a Woman, and put in code 450CM for Charlene Muhammad.
And this will be dropped in the chat for you. The HTTPS has a link. Just click on that. So next up, Sunday, November 7th, is our own Martine Maliver's. The topic is setting boundaries and the precedent, a woman's right, part 1. So we know that's going to be good. We'll come back and get nourished further. Now, if you're new, I saw a couple of new names in this space. Please acknowledge yourself. Type in the chat or in the Facebook space that you're new. And new could mean haven't been around for a couple of months. New could mean you've been in Zoom and now you're on Facebook, or vice versa. Just let us know who you are so we can welcome you and welcome you back. And we'll ask you to keep coming back. We're here 5 days a week, and Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday are our long days. And Monday and Wednesday are our short days. So you can find us on Zoom, as well as streaming live on Facebook. And if you want to receive the text alerts to remind you to join us, you can set it up right now if you haven't already. So you would open up your phone, fresh text, put in the, where you would put the telephone number, you would type in 74121, and where you would put any message, comment, you would type in Wool Nation and then press send. You will be put into our automated text messaging system. And we have swag. So you can wear your mask or your t-shirt or your sweatshirt. This is sweatshirt season. And also have put your nice warm cocoa in our mug or thermos. And be ready. So bit.ly/Woo Swag is where you can get your Woo Swag. We ask that you stay in touch. You would register every week at bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. When you register, you're going to be on our email list, and you will be kept abreast of who's presenting, who's coming up, and you will also be given the link to sign in to register and to Facebook as well as Zoom. We have 2 Facebook pages. One is private, one is public. Here it's laid out. You can go to bit.ly/Woo Community. That's our private group. That's where we have the collection of our videos. and where you can get special messages from the presenters. We have a public page that's bit.ly/Wound Nation, all uppercase Wound Nation. And that is where we stream live. So when we, that's where you can catch us, that's where you'll get the notifications. Particularly if you like the page. So if you're not getting notifications that we're going live, you need to go to bit.ly/Wound Nation and like the page. We are on Instagram and YouTube, and we also have an email, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. If you have any comments or thoughts, you can email us. This is Thursday. We are inviting you to consider volunteering or lending your skills. I am doing a training on for Zoom today. I think at 11 o'clock. So if you're out there and you're like, hey, I want to learn what we're doing behind the scenes as far as the screen sharing and playing the music and and thing like what it takes to create the visual of what you're experiencing now, let me know. Email or yeah, that's probably the best thing right now. But if you're not able to do it today, let us know that you are interested and we'll keep you posted. And there's other roles out there. There's other roles. I'm not going to get into them, but if you're interested in anything, if your spirit is saying, email us and we'll communicate with you. I'm going to stop this video. The slideshow. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself and give Mama Amal a love shower that she deserves for this presentation. Thank you,
Thank
Mama
you,
Amal.
Mama, for this great exercise.
Thank you, Mama
Thank you.
Amal.
Yeah.
Peace. Sashay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
What a
very
wonderful
Appreciate you, Mother Amal, always. You are always
moment
bringing your full
today.
self. And I just want to remind you, I'm still waiting for that book.
Oh.
Can't wait to read it. It's in my heart, and you charged us with reminding you about it and just tapping on you every now and then to remind you on it. So this is a little love tap
Thank you.
about that book, please.
Yes, Mama, write that book.
Yeah,
Good job. Thank y'all. Great breathing. Great
Let's move
breathing.
forward,
So
everybody.
much.